Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I want to talk about something that's been in my mind lately, and it's pissing me off. And this is not only taking place in the gaming scene, although for this shorts, the topic of it will be via video games, but it's actually happening everywhere. And it's about, I'm starting to hear, not only hear, but I've actually seen it myself, how companies, corporations are laying off people just because they feel like it, or because they give you some dumb excuse. And let me give you a perfect example. So for example, look at this one. EA lays off staff across Battlefield Studios following last year's record-breaking Battlefield 6 debut. You don't even have to be good at your freaking job anymore to even have a job nowadays. It's like you're just used by corporations. Once you give them their little success, they just spit you out. You know what corporations need, bro? They need people that actually have a human heart in them and not just degrees or not just a money symbol. That's what they need, bro. All these little talks of when you get hired in a corporation, oh yes, it's all about team chemistry, our human resources, that's thrown out the window in a heartbeat. And you might be saying, oh no, well it's because EA is having a tough time with the economy and all that. This is not only happening with EA, this is becoming the trend. And not only, like I said, in video games, but it's becoming the trend everywhere, where basically you give the company success and then they spit you out. This is what Marvel Rivals did as well. And by the way, these games are super successful, so don't come here telling me about, oh, it's because they were not making money. But you want to know what's the problem with this nation? Is that the majority of people, all they care about is about money. And don't tell me that it's not true, ladies and gentlemen, because when you jump into social media, everybody is just about little vanities, little how much you earn, or where you went for your vacation. It's all about money, money, money. In your TV commercials, it's all about what you don't have, and therefore you need to buy it. Even in your marital relationships nowadays, it's based on how much you earn so that your wife can be loyal to you based on how much you earn. Everything is about money in this nation, and the values are thrown out the window. So in a sense, I am not surprised when you have corporate leaders acting the way they do. So you need to reject this economic ethic where the current capitalism is driven by. And the problem is not capitalism. The problem is the economic ethic, because I'm not a socialist or communist. As a matter of fact, the reason why capitalism was thriving in this nation is because the founding Protestants that founded this nation, or at the very least influenced it, there were people that had moral values and strived to live by God's commandments. So therefore, capitalism was not based on greed, but it was based on righteousness. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not here to give you guys a little history lesson, but very lastly, guys, I only know of one person who changed the world and wasn't a millionaire or didn't have, you know, your typical superficial status that people have nowadays, and his name is Jesus Christ. So I will state to look up to him and to seek him until he saves you.